Shalom, shalom to the body of believers, to a tribe of Yasharel, the house of Yahudah, the Yahudim. Today is the day Yahuwah has made. Let us rejoice and be glad in it. First, giving honor and all praise to the Most High, Yahuwah, or Aluah, for his grace and his mercy and his love. Stand on his word. His word doesn't come back void. He's not a man that shall lie. First and foremost, as always, giving all esteem and all glory. Remamu Yahuwah, Braki Yahuwah, Hallelujah Yahuwah. I wanted to come on here today. I'm not going to keep y'all long. And I want to talk about no matter the storm. But before I get started, let's invite the Ruach HaKadosh, Abba Yahuwah, Aluah. I come to you as your humble servant who's willing, who stands in authority to speak to your people to pass this word that will uplift someone today on the end of this broadcast. Let it pierce the hearts, let it open up the ears and the eyes of their heart, that they can receive this word, that can be a barakah to others, those who are going through things, those who are just trying to navigate their way through life. Just thank you and I praise you and I honor you, Father. Your will be done on this broadcast. Hallelujah. Amen. I wanted to talk to y'all today about weathering the storm, no matter what the storm is. I'm coming to you live today. It is a pretty breezy day today. It was like that yesterday and it was like that last night. Um, but a storm could be anything. You could be trying to figure out how to pay your bills, how to feed your kids, you know, or you're trying to pay your rent or your mortgage. You're about to lose your house. You know, you're trying to find some money to get into a homeless shelter, or you just sleeping out in the streets, just life just keep life in at you. What do you do when you come across these storms? What is your mindset like? What is your heart like? You know, it's very difficult to see your way through these storms when it just hits you. No matter where you go on this earth, it's like life just hits you. You know, you try to move forward, you think you're on the right path, and you just get knocked back and you just met with oppositions and stuff. You know, and I understand it, I get it because life is difficult, you know, because of the circumstances and the situations that we can put ourselves in, or it's just people in general, you know. My suggestion is for y'all just to keep holding on, even though you're doing things the right way. You know, you are petitioning to the Most High. You humble yourself before His throne. You're surrendering to His will and His way for your life. You know, you answer the call, but it seemed like you're just trying your best to see your way through, and it's hard. You know, sometimes you know deep down inside you really want things just to go your way. I mean, let's be honest. Who doesn't? You know, when you really want to try your best, you know, to be a good steward, to be a good son, be a good daughter. You want to be a good father or mother, grandparent, an auntie, an uncle, a cousin, a friend, a husband, or a wife. You want to be the best employee you can be. But I'm here to tell you, he never promised life was going to be easy, especially if you belong to the Most High. It's difficult to walk that narrow path. But when you trust in Him and you surrender and you submit to Him, there's one thing I know for certain, that He will never leave you and He will never forsake you. He always, He's always there in the midst with you. He's down in the mud with you. He, I don't know what's going on with people, but we know what's going on, especially in this time. But I lost my train of thought. He's gonna get down in the deep with us. He's there with us no matter how bad it is, no matter how bad it gets. One thing for certain is it can be a lot worse. We have our brothers and sisters that's been wrongfully accused, that's locked up, that's being trying to find their way out. Some of them still holding on to their faith and their belief and their trust that the Most High is going to see them through. There's people out here that are living out here on the streets. That's weathering these storms, these trials and these tribulations. You know, like I said, where I'm at, it's cold. The wind is blowing and it's cold. But you can tell by my voice, but I rebuke it. The devil is a liar. I bind it and cast it to the Hades, to the pits of hell, to the lake of fire, never to return. I don't claim this. But, things happen. But He'll never leave you or forsake you. But you never want to turn your back on Him. You never want to give up. And I know it's difficult, and I know that a lot of people have given up. A lot of people lost, especially what's going on in today's society. People are losing their homes, losing their jobs. They are losing their minds because of the disappointment of this world system, how this government system has just lied on people. But we know what it is. And it's also that the enemy comes in like a roaring lion, seeking who he may devour. You know, he built this system, this world system, this corrupt system, this government system, because they don't want you to know who you are, how valuable you are. But we're gonna clock that. He already defeated. He has already lost. So he comes to kill, steal, and destroy. Separate. This is the things that he does. So, but when life is life and you trying your best, I'm telling you, sometimes you just got to be thankful for the small things. Thankful for life. Thank the Most High because you're able to walk, that you're able to talk, that you're able to think, that you're able to feel. You got functions of your organs. You can move your fingers, your toes. You can feel the pain in your toes, but you're able to walk. You'll be able to sit upright. Everything, everything that we take advantage of. You know, it's a good thing that we still amongst the living. It's a good thing that we give them our all. A lot of people, is not ready to give the Most High they all. You know, when the storm of life is raging, a lot of people jump ship because they're scared, they're confused, you know. And let's be real, who had that? And people have doubts. They don't know if they're going to make it. Some people don't have the strength to endure. And it's not our strength that carries us. It's not our strength that refuels us. It's the Most High because He knows. He knows what's best for us. He knows what we're going through. He knows what we feel. He knows that we want better for our lives. I don't know about y'all. I do, regardless of my situation. But the thing is, I already overcome. I already had the victory. I'm a winner because the enemy has lost. Not to brag or boast, but he had the opportunity. He had the opportunity, and he's still trying to this day, but he already lost. But I want to speak on. I want to give you some verses, some scriptures to help along this storm that you're going through in your life. Um, Let me pull it up. All right. So if you got your books with you, or you can do it on your time, we're going to start out with first one, Psalms 107, 28 to 30. Then they cried unto Yahuwah in their trouble, and he brings them out of their distresses. He makes the storm a calm, so that the waves thereof are still. Then are they glad because they be quiet. So he brings them unto their haven, desired haven. Let's read that again one more time. Then they cried unto Yahuwah in their trouble, and he brings them out of their distresses. Let's pause right there. So whenever you feel in some type of way, we cry out to Yahuwah in the middle, and no matter what we're going through. But his will is going to be done regardless. He heard our cry. He hears our cries. He sees our suffering, and he knows what we're going through. He knows what we're battling and facing. And a lot of people are facing a battle that most people cannot win. You can't win it on your own regardless, but people don't know how to fight the right way. They fight with their emotions. They fight with their own logic. You know, a person's mind can be very, very miserable. Their thoughts can betray them. It's not his thoughts are not our thoughts. His ways are not our ways. So what he does things how he operates. We just have to be able to trust him and surrender and submit to him. Period. And I trust him. You know, I've been through a lot. I've been going through a lot. You know, I weathered this storm. I'm still going through it. But I know he's going to show up and show out for me because he's not going to never leave us or forsake us. But I cry to him. I cry to him. But I know he's working it out for my good. Because greater is he that's in me than he is in the world. And I know I'm destined to come out on top. I'm not bragging or boasting or anything, but I'm just using my life as an example, you know, My testimony, just know I'm still here. There's still an empty grave. And I weathered some storms. You know, a lot of people don't understand what they coming up against. See, the enemy doesn't fight hard on those who he knows he already has. He'll love you, give you anything that you want. Then when he's done with you, that's it. But sometimes the Most High can allow things to happen in your life because he wants to build you up. Because he knows that you can handle it and you can weather a storm. So I just wanted to speak on that. You know, no matter what we're going through, even when we cry out to him, he already made a way out for us. We just gotta be willing to go through it. You know, we have to be patient with him. He's patient with us. And allow him to do what he needs to do in our lives to bring us out on that other side. Then let's go to another one, Isaiah 61:1. The ruach of the Master Yahuwah is upon me, because Yahuwah has anointed me to preach good tidings unto the meek. He has sent me to bind up the brokenhearted, to proclaim liberty to the captives. You know, this world was designed to keep the children of Yasharel asleep, to keep them in bondage, to keep them oppressed, you know, to keep them just in their feelings, brokenhearted and everything else. This is what the enemy does, you know. But it could be just more than just the world system. It can be your family, it can be your friends, it can be anybody. You know, yeah, we sensitive. We very sensitive. We very meek. We very humble. We very loving. We very kind. We want the best for us. You know, even though we try, when we do things our way. I told somebody last night, you know, he has ideas and stuff. I said, you have goals, you have aspirations, you got dreams. I said, but the funny thing is, you want to make the Most High laugh, just telling him your plans and see if they line up with him or line up with his. And continue just to be who he created you to be. You know, yeah, we are lost. A lot of us are lost in this world. You know, a lot of us being deceived, lied to, manipulated. You know, we've been oppressed. We've been talked about. Things been stolen, everything else. But through it all, we stay humble, we stay meek, we stay kind, we stay loving, we stay giving, pouring into people when we didn't, when nobody was pouring into us. But he's seen it all and knows it all. So I'm just here to let y'all know that just keep on holding. I didn't know if I really wanted to come on here and do this today, you know, but I had to come on here just to talk to the people, just to let y'all know no matter what you're going through in life, no matter what you're going through, no matter what you're facing, you have to see the bigger picture. You have to be able to see what the Most High is doing for you, what He's doing to you, and what He's doing for you. Because at the end of the day, He's building up warriors for His kingdom. You got to be willing to stand. You got to be willing to weather the storm. And it's not easy. And it's not for the faint of heart. He said, faint not. But just keep on holding on to him. Keep on seeking his face. Surrender to the Most High. Don't sell your soul. Don't sell your soul short just because you want things happening. You want things done your way. and you feel like the Most High is not helping you, is not guiding you, is not leading you, He is guiding you, He is leading you. I don't know, my ear is itching. But just keep trusting and believing that He knows exactly what He's doing. You know, things are required of you is your obedience to Him, your trust in Him, you loving Him and putting Him first, and allow Him to be in those places, those spaces. Let Him fix you on the inside. And once He do that, while you busy getting yourself together on the inside, He's already made a way. He already made an escape plan for you. You just gotta trust and believe when He shows up, He's gonna show up. And you just gotta be willing. You just gotta be willing to receive what He has for you. It's not easy. It's not easy waiting. It's not easy waiting. Believe me, I know. There's a lot of people out here. There's a lot of people out here on this earth that is trying to see their way through. You know, I thank the Most High. Sometimes He can speak to a person just to be there, because when you don't have nobody, far as like supporting you, then you have to realize, well, ain't nobody going to support me, ain't nobody going to love me better than the Most High. He's the one's going to provide for me at the end of the day. Once you get that, then you start working on yourself, you start loving on yourself, then you start saying, I want what's better. I want what's best for me. I desire what's best for me. And He'll show you, but He won't give it to you. We have to put in that work. Study to show yourself approved. That means, are you going to trust Him? Are you going to get in your word? Are you going to stay in your word? Are you going to allow Him to lead you and see you through the other side? Let's do another one. Matthew 5:14-16. You are the light of the world. A city that's set on the hill cannot be hidden. John 8:12. Then spoke Yahusha again unto them, saying, I am the light of the world. He that follows me shall not walk in darkness, but shall have light of life. That's powerful right there, because when He gave up His life on that stake for us all those years ago, and I look at it, I've been through all type of mess. I've been through all type of darkness, spell work, witchcraft, gang stalking, lied upon, everything else. I had to walk these paths, walk these roads. And there's a lot of people that walked it before me. I acknowledge that. But when I walked it and I came out on the other side, I had to be that for everybody. I had to be there for everybody. And I take this walk seriously. I take it very seriously, because there's been days, there's been moments I've been wanting to give up. But I'm thankful that I never did, because it's bigger than me. This is about y'all. This is a soul-saving business. There's a battle between light and dark on this earth. And I'm going to do my best. And I'm going to continue to do my best I'm going to continue to strive for excellence. I'm going to continue to fight and get it out the mud. I'm going to continue to do his will on this earth, which is his kingdom here on earth. You don't have to die to experience the Shamayim. Once you know that the Most High dwells in you, once you recognize His Spirit is in you, because how would you be walking and talking? How will you still be able to do the things that you do, think and feel, love and care, if His Spirit is not in you? How you think you'll be able to move? You know, there's a lot of people that's here on this earth that don't know how they're going to make it. But I guarantee you, you'll make it because the Most High says you will. The Most High believes in you. You just got to believe in yourself. Like I said, I've been through all type of mess. I'm just now coming out. But at the same time, I'm still in it. Petitioning for better days. Hoping and believing and just trusting Him that He's going to see us through. I heard somebody say something, and it's so true about my life. When you have somebody that speaks over your life, that sees what you're going through, it lets you know that you're not alone. You're not alone in this journey. You know, people are not going to be honest with you. People are not going to tell you their true motives, even though it's written, even though that you know their true motives and they're just not honest with you. And a lot of people they think they're going to take it to their grave. But let me tell you something. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Focus on you. Focus on your relationship with the Most High first and foremost. That is number one. He is the center. He is the author. He is that foundation. Put Him number one in your life. He's Yahuwah that saves you. He's Yahuwah that will deliver you. He's a protector. He's a provider. He's a waymaker. He's a healer. You know, delight yourself in His presence. Surrender and submit to Him. Humble yourself before Him. Put away that pride. Pride and selfishness is the root of all evil. The love of money leads to all type of idolatry. Yes, we need money. We need to be able to make a way. You know, so you want to be able to need things for your kids. You know, you don't want to have them to struggle. So we go through what we go through. And we do it because we love them. We struggle because we can come out better for it. He builds warriors. I don't know. It's just something to think about. It's just something to put on your hearts. You know, I wouldn't tell you anything that's gonna hinder your relationship with the Most High. I'm gonna tell you something that's gonna help you with your relationship with the Most High. You know, He knows your heart. He knows your burdens. He knows everything. He knew you before you was conceived in your mother's womb. Everybody is capable of being the best version that they can be when they tap into source, figure out who they are, what their gifts are. A lot of people are working in their gifts. You know, the warfare is intense out here. It is intense. It's tiring. You know, I was crying to Him last night, but I still get up. I still hope. I still believe, and I still trust that he's going to slide through for me. I don't know how. I don't know how. He knows how. But I know he's got to make a way. He didn't bring me this far to leave me behind. So that's why it says no matter what storm it is, you gotta be able to weather it. You gotta be able to find shalom in it. Excuse me. I You can tell by my eyes, I haven't been sleeping. I haven't been sleeping good at all. You know, sleeping on those slabs, then worrying about this and that. You know, we'll make it somehow. I believe it. But it's hard, when you want to go to sleep, there's no place for you to sleep. You can't be around a lot of people. I can't be around a lot of people because I already know what comes with that. But you children that walks in light, that walk in that narrow path, continue to walk that narrow path. Continue just to trust in him. Don't get off track. Don't get off track. Keep pushing forward. Wise person told me, keep fighting. Keep going. So I ain't gonna stop. Even though he had every opportunity to take me out. But I'm so grateful and thankful that I didn't turn my back on the Creator. He didn't call to qualify, he qualified to call. And I answered that call. And I will answer that call in a minute. Here I am. Send me. Like I said, this is bigger than me. It is bigger than me. But when you've been hit with so much opposition, you can't see, sometimes you can't see your way through. And he's not gonna, he knows it, but sometimes he won't allow you to see your way through. Just trust and believe that you're gonna make it on the other side. But like I said, I'm not gonna keep this video long. It's just something. It was in my heart to say to the people, and I hope it just reaches someone. I hope it reaches someone that is going through something. You're not alone. You're not alone. I'm going through it. There's a lot of other people that's going through it too. Some of them just now about to start going through it. Some of them in the middle of it. Some of them on the tail end of it. Some ain't yet to face it. But we hold on. We hold on. I know change is coming. Change is coming. Change is here. The change is now. So all those who out there lost and confused, going through the storms, you don't see your way out. First of all, you have to believe in the Son, Yahushua HaMashiach. Second of all, you got to know that the Most High is real, that he exists, that he is the author of your life. You have to do the will of the Father. That means you have to surrender, you have to submit, and you have to obey his teachings, his laws, his statutes, and his commands. You have to. And you got to silence the noise of the enemy. Because he didn't give us a ruach of fear, but a power of love and of a sound mind. That means he didn't give us a spirit of fear. We cannot fear these storms. We cannot fear. Don't fear the unknown. You cannot fear your oppositions that comes your way. You cannot fear it. Don't fear it. Don't run away from it. press on. You got to press on. You got to stay strong. But I'm going to do my best to try to find me a place to lay my head. I am sleepy. I am so worn out. I am so tired. I don't even have the strength. I can barely keep my eyes open. And I know I'm at a place where they're going to be like, you can't sleep here. So what do? When you don't have the support? Just do your best. That's all I can say. Just do your best. Just do your best. Just hold on to his unchanging hand and continue to trust him. I got about like 53 minutes left before this room is occupied, but that's okay. I'm gonna take these 53 minutes and act like I'm up. I wish if I was like an Agent Smith of this world, I had some shades, pretend like but hey, you gotta do what you gotta do. You gotta do what we gotta do regardless. Just keep trusting in the Most High, keep believing in Him. Yep, I got. I didn't know it was like that, but yeah, hey, sometimes it is. Uh, but I love y'all. I hope that all is well. Just keep holding on, keep believing, keep trusting, and have faith. Walk with your head up high. Surrender and submit to the Most High, Yahuwah or Aluah. But He cares for you. He cares for you. He cares for you. He loves you more than you will ever know. You have to be willing. Have to be willing. I'm willing. There's no other way. He is the only way. He is the only way. So no matter what you're going through, just continue to walk by faith, not by sight. Inspire others. Build, for He is the foundation. Until next time, I'll see y'all soon, brothers and sisters, sons and daughters alike. But before I end this, let's go to the throne. Most gracious, eternal King Yahuwah Aluah. I just want to say thank you for this opportunity. Thank you for your love. Thank you for your kindness. Thank you for discipline. Thank you for correction. Grateful and thankful for it without humility, Father. I just ask that you just send your ruach on those who are lost and confused, those who are scared, those who are trying to figure out how they're going to make it. But we know you're the only one that see us through. So I stand in the gap and I intercede for the people, those who don't have a voice. I speak on their behalf, Father. Make a better way for us. Lead us and guide us to greener pastures. Allow us to make it. Give us strength when we are weak, when we are weary, we are lost, when we don't know what's going on, Father. You say you'll send a comforter. And I'm here just to speak life over people, that they can understand that the victory is already ours. We just got to be willing to go through that door. We just got to be willing to receive and hear the words of Yahuwah. Hear your word, Father. Just lead us and guide us, protect us. Protect us from the adversary. Wake our brothers and sisters up and see what's going on. Lead them and guide them and teach them, Father, in the ways that's pleasing in your eyes. I cover them with my petition. I intercede with them. I cover them with my love, with the authority you've given unto me. I declare and decree victory is ours. No longer will we be last. No longer will we be getting it out the mud. But we will stand victorious. We will stand strong, and we will thrive. We will thrive. We will make it. We will succeed because we are champions. We are warriors for the kingdom. These things I ask in the mighty name, Yahuwah Aluah, and through the blood of Yahushua HaMashiach, God seal this declare and decree. Let it be written in the tablets of the Shamayim, for it can be manifest here on earth. God, thank you, Abba. And we love you. Hallelujah, Yahuwah. Ramamu, Yahuwah, Braka, Yahuwah. Amen. All right, brothers and sisters. See y'all in the next go around. Have a wonderful, wonderful day.